Hi, so I am not wearing a football jersey, as I usually try to do during at least football videos. So I am, however, wearing a football swag shirt. It's the Eindhoven Raptors. This is the Q&A video. I don't want to say today, but there's technically two videos going up today. I am outside Chipotle, because I just got lunch. In case anybody's hungry, I'm eating. I don't have any questions listed by any specific person. Well, one. That'll be at the end because it'll require an explanation. As I have last year had a lot of questions on a video I actually asked questions about, and people still ask questions on it. And then my various suit-up videos people ask questions on. So, like I said, I don't have any of them prepared. My phone actually has Pokemon open right now. There's a Pokestop right here. And so the questions are basically, are you gay? Yes. I thought about answering all these relatively humorously, but then I realized the question at the end is going to be very serious. Yes, I'm gay. The follow-up question to that, really? Yes. I have no reason to lie. I seriously don't. I know a lot of people tend to say things, even though they don't want to tell the truth, but they feel they have to say something. I just won't tell you something if I don't want it to be known. It's flat simple. You know? I'm not ashamed of the sexuality. I know I play semi-pro football. I know and everybody knows I'm gay. I'm not, you know, Aaron, who if you watch other vlogs, sometimes sit here in the car, he records on the sideline. Everybody knows who he is. That's question one. How old am I? Well, it all depends on what video you're asking on. Here's the silly part. Because some people ask on the first suit-up video, how old is this guy? And I'm like, 34. And other people ask, how old is this guy? And I'm like, looking at the video, 35. And then they'll ask on recent videos, how old are you? And I'm like, 36. Someone actually commented, how old is this guy? He's got to be stupid. I'm like, I am 33. Because I've been doing this for 2015, 2016, 2017. I've been doing this for 4 years. I was technically 32 when I started, but third question that commonly gets asked, where do I live? I live in Beaverton, Oregon. The very bottom of my address is Beaverton, Oregon. Where's that? It's near Portland, Oregon. Where's that? It's like south of Seattle. Look on my map. Get on a map. Other questions are, what team do you play for? Currently, Cowlitz Cobras, as I did 2017. The 2 years before that, I played for the Portland Pitbulls. The year before that, when I tried out for football, or the season before that, when I tried out for football, it was the Portland Monarchs. They rebranded, so it was really the same team for 3 years. An interim team for a different, more recreational league that was called the Bridge City Ballers, or later became the Vancouver Venom. Another question, what league is this? Well, that's a relatively odd question. It's a broad question, not an odd question. A broad question would be like, what league is this? Well, do you mean like what specific league? It's the WWFA. There's also what, like, level is it? Well, it's minor league. Minor league, semi-pro. It's that we have ex-college players, we have fresh high school players that are going to community college, I've seen a couple people, fresh out of D1 schools, they just get their degree and still want to play football. I've also seen guys that just basically got too old to keep playing pro football, like in the arena leagues, and they're playing. So it's a conglomeration of skill levels, and like me, never played it before. There's a card if you want to know the football story. I explain everything after a fashion. Another question that commonly gets asked, what position do you play? Well, I originally tried out for wide receiver. Again, card, you find out the whole story. I played cornerback for 3 years. 2 years on Pitbulls, 1 on Cobra, but it just wasn't my thing. I didn't really have the full heart to play cornerback. So this offseason I picked up a little bit of long snapping. I go out and every once in a while I just long snap. It's kind of meditative for me. I can still play cornerback, but I really want to be more of a linebacker. So I'm putting in more strength time at the gym, much more strength time at the gym. And I'm getting used to being more on the line rather than whatnot. And putting more linebacker work in, hand fighting with like a defensive tackle rather than, running all over the field and trying to chase someone who is by far ever faster than I could possibly be. Some other questions I get, do you plan on going to the NFL? Do you realize how hard it is to get to the NFL for people that are trying, that start from like age 8 and they go through youth and they're training every day and they go into junior high level youth, they go in, they're freshman varsity, they get in, they're like freshman starting defensive backs on a D1 team, and they go all the way through and they bust their butts for the thing. They bust their butts for a combine, and maybe they're like top pick in the combine and they last, and then really, like, do I want to? It'd be nice. Who doesn't? But like the chances that some kid from, high school is ever going to get to the NFL is so small. My chances are almost astronomical. There may be an area beyond astronomical, but I don't know the word for it. That's the later part. Now, the beginning part, and I'll explain this here. How did I get started? So, Mark Stice, on his channel, he gave a shout out, and it was one thing I never really actually thought about with my channel, that I just basically vlog anywhere, because it doesn't really matter for me. And he showed a lot of things. I vlogged, in downtown Portland. One of them was outside a Target. I was on my way to the food carts, I think. One of them was in my car. I'm in the nature park. I'll be out on the football field. I'll be after practice with other people in the background. It doesn't really matter. That's just what I do, and people accept that's what I do. If they don't want to be around, they can complain, and I'll edit it out. But so, how did I get started in football? He was like, it just seems so odd that someone just picks up one day and says, I want to play football. I want to play semi-pro football. That's what happened. Like, it's so and I brought that up to Willie. I was like, I talked to Willie about this video I watched this morning, and I showed him this section. He goes, but that's exactly what you did. You didn't just get this thing. You haven't, I had the hungering to play football for many, many years, but literally I snapped one day and I was just tired. I was tired of just not doing it. Always wanting to do it, but never actually having the answer of whether or not I could or should or whatnot. I literally just did it. I put forth the effort to do it. And once I realized that door was not closed, I ran through it. Not away from it, I ran through it. Through the last 4 years, I've been on effectively 5 teams. Well, like I said, the first 3 were basically the same group of people. And then I changed to go to the Cobras, because, drama. And I tried the PNFL to get more skill, because I wasn't getting much playtime on the Pit Bulls, because I sucked. I'll fully admit I sucked. And I thought I could get on the PNFL because it's more of a recreational league, and thus my skill level was more in tune with it. But, again, drama. I'm not a perfectly normal human being, and I had a very atypical reaction to one of the other players. Dick's just sent me an email. Let me see what they have in store for me. Apparently 10% off online footwear. No. Expires tonight. And there's kind of a weirdly implied question in that video. It was, how do I do it so naturally? I love sharing with people. I love talking with people. I'm shy, and that's part of what it is. And when it comes to socializing in real life, that's part of what it is. I'm shy, but I will talk your head off. Like nobody's business. Nobody's business. I love talking. I love interacting with people. It's just that sometimes I'm awkward because I have autism, and I try not to let it consume and rule my life. But I'm going to be awkward, and I do some really awkward things. Like sit in a Chipotle's parking lot eating my burrito bowl and talking to myself on a camera. So, yeah, that's pretty much the Q&A. If you guys have other questions... Oh wait, no, there was another one. I remember. It was actually, my memory just got to me. Not watch later. Oh, someone asked what jersey size do I wear. Well, for the Cobras, it's adult media, but I answered that down there. Someone wants a shout out. Hard to do shout outs because I don't really know the rules behind those and what qualifies as them. Yeah, on the reel, you said something about coming out. Are you gay? That's on my entire football story. I say I'm gay. And I understand that it's strange to listen to. It's really weird. It's true. It's real. You don't act it. Is there a way to act? But that's pretty much that for the Q&A. So yeah, if I didn't answer a question, answer it, ask it below. If I get a lot more of these, I'll post another Q&A. If I get a lot of questions, I really, because Because I sit there and I will like watch TV. We have like 3 hours of TV tonight. And if I get any questions on this video, I'm going to sit there on my phone. I'm just going to like, and I'll answer the question. Because it's so fun to answer a question. I love giving people information. But I'll tell you this, Mark, I did not start out comfortable vlogging. I would like, even in the store, I would hide in the back corner of the store where nobody went in linens to get a couple of vlogs, and then I'd whisper. I'd get the camera really close to my face, and then I'd whisper. And I don't whisper quietly. Like, literally, that was me. This is me whispering. I mean, yeah, the car's effectively off because it's a hybrid. You guys should probably hear the wind more than you can my car. That's what's going on that. I will catch you guys next week. I don't know how this weather's going to be lasting. I need to get out with Willie to a field. If we have to record something that's not on a Friday, we will. We'll get something. His JV season is over right now. And varsity's probably going to be over tonight. Sort of like a win, go to the playoffs, not. But they're not in the playoffs, so they're just kind of hinging on the border. So his schedule is going to open up a lot throughout the middle of the week. And we'll be able to go out more towards evenings. Because now he has to be at practice at like 2 o'clock. Or he has been. So we haven't had even that afternoon sunshine to do stuff. And it's warm. So expect some like videos. And he and I are going to do one later, probably when the weather gets really crappy, about the benefits and like the pros and cons of semi-pro. Because he's been in it for 5 years, and I've been in it for 4 years, you know. And we both have, and he's been playing football for 20 years, I've been playing football for 4 years. So, yeah, anyways. We've pretty much been on the same teams until this year. But that's drama. I'll chat with you guys next week. Again, I said that a couple times now. I'm trying to sign this off, and I think of more stuff, so